Hello and welcome back to the Youthful and Useful podcast by Leap Africa. My name is Bernard and today I have amazing people in the room who will be talking to us about a very special topic. Today I'm not doing it alone. I have a co-host in the room. Give it up for Pamela.
Yay! Hello everyone. My name is Uzoma Pamela. I work with Leap Africa. And with us today is the amazing women of Leap. We have SGB in the house. She's the HR associate in Leap Africa. SGB, say hi.
Hi, so good to be here and happy International Women's Day.
Thank you so much, SGB. Okay, we have another amazing woman in the house. Her name is Hope. Hope is our mail manager. Please tell us, what is mail? Say, what is this mail we are talking about? Tell us.
Thank you, Pamela. Hello, everyone. My name is Hope. I work in the Monitoring, Evaluation, Research and Learning Unit. Basically, MEL is the acronym for that. So I work in that unit. I feel very excited today.
You're monitoring and evaluating everybody. That's very interesting. Okay, let's get right into it. So today we are here for the International Women's Day. We are here to break the gender bias. Okay, first of all, when you say gender bias, what comes to mind? You know, everybody on Twitter, gender wars, woman, man, this, that. What? Let's
Who started that was it?
It dates back to 1800s. No be today where woman and man start to fight in fact. But you know, today we're going to break that bias. We're going to smash everything about it. So let's start. What do you think about gender bias? This question goes to Hope.
Okay, gender bias. I think I've heard that phrase a lot more in this past few weeks than ever in my entire life. So when I think of gender bias, what comes to mind is biases or perceptions really that we hold due to, social construct of who a man or a woman is. And so there are certain things that we feel a man should do, certain things a woman should do. And so these form mindsets.
What a man can do,
a woman can do. We know that. We say that all the time, but I don't know if we believe it. Right?
We have to believe it this month. No, this is our month. And you have to believe everything women.
Yeah. So basically, the gender biases talks about all of these perceptions that we hold about men and women. So we're here to definitely break the bias concerning women.
So do you think we have gender bias affecting women in the workplace? Like, what do you think about that?
Absolutely. I think that there are so many biases that, stop young women from reaching the top of their careers in the workplace. So for instance, a popular one I would always say is relating to money. Of course, we're all here. We're working for money. Nobody is doing free work, as it were. And so, for instance, there are two young people, a male and a female, aspiring for the same position. You see that in some organizations, definitely not in Leap Africa, right? In some organizations, when considering the person suited for the role, you see, the HR making considerations whether or not we should hire a female, not for a good reason. For instance, you see that they say, in marketing jobs, we need females, and it's not for a good reason.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
I mean, it's actually painful, really. It's painful because.
But on the flip side, Sir Bernard.
Yeah.
On the flip side, there are some jobs that are like, this girl, I don't think she's capable of doing the work.
Yeah,
so for women, it's usually about their capabilities, right? For females, usually about capabilities, while for the male, it's usually about how they look. Can they use their physiology to get, job done and all of those things? So these things on both ends is not good, right? And so I think that's what we're here talking about this particular topic. So yes.
You know what? Let me add a bit to that. I really don't know the relationship between toothpaste and women. Do you know? We all have teeth. So why should you use why?
Or when you're advertising a certain tomato paste, it must be a woman in the
kitchen.
Cooking.
I cook, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I know, right?
break it today, please, guys. Break it.
Okay, so since we're talking about breaking the bias, we have to bring in what we do in our own organization. If we are even implementing it, if we are actually breaking the bias. So we're going to leave this part for our HR to talk about. SGB.
Okay, thank you very much, Pamela, and good one, Hope. So in Leap Africa, we ensure that we have structures in our culture and also in our policies that are gender, biased. When I mean gender bias, in terms of looking at the work culture, we have a hybrid working system that ensures that employees have work-life balance. If you look at the Gen Zs, they'll say, I want a job that gives me opportunity to work and I can also chill. Everybody wants to chill. Nobody wants a job that takes all your time, and that's what we see most of our fathers and our mothers had in the civil service system. So we have a very flexible work structure that also supports women, mothers, wives, to ensure that you're able to cater for your home and also for the job. And we also have women across various levels in the organization. Leap Africa was founded by a woman, Ndidi Munelu. Thank you very much. And we're also celebrating our 20th anniversary this year. So imagine the impact that she has created in Nigeria, in Africa, and also she has mentored a lot of women. So we have her as our founder. We have women in the executive level. We have Kende Ayeni as our COO. We have managers, female managers. We have Hope here, we have also senior coordinators. So we have women across various levels. And also we have policy like the JC policy that ensures that there's no discrimination when it comes to recruitment, when it comes to promotion, when it comes to training and development. We don't have situations whereby you say, let's allow the men to go for this one and the women can stay back. No, we ensure that we open the opportunity to everyone. And we also talk about salary rate, pay rate. So everyone is paid according to your skill. You see Hope as a manager and you see another manager, they are earning the same salary as long as they're at the same level, and she has the qualifications that he also has. So we as an organization, we ensure that we just show that example so other organizations can also follow suit and employees can enjoy from it. Thank you.
Preach. I'm actually a living testimony of how amazing our JC policies are in Leap. There are so many policies put in place to ensure that I actually develop in my full capacity, not just everything work oriented, Yeah, so, like we all say, it's not all talk. We actually have to do. It's not just talk. So what would you recommend for others out there? How do they break the bias? What do you think they can do differently, after listening to this?
Okay, thank you very much. I think you've even taken it from my mouth. No more lip service. I think every year we sort of regurgitate the same thing. Every year we understand that there are biases. Every year we understand that there are stereotypes that we must break. But how are we doing something within our sphere of influence? And so this is a call to everyone, wherever you are, whether in your small business, whether in your organization, whether in your classroom as a student, whatever you're doing, we should aim to create equal opportunities for young people, despite or irrespective of their gender. We shouldn't place boys above girls or place girls above boys. We should create equal opportunities for them. We shouldn't tell young boys or young girls that they should not aspire to certain occupations because of their gender. Instead, we should spur them to aspire to what they really want to be, to reach their full potential. And also to women executives, right? You might be the first to go through a door, but don't be the last. Always hold the hands of other women, right? Yes. Build the ladder upward. Don't break the ladder once you're there. And so for me, it's a call to all and sundry to put our hearts, our hands, and all that we have on deck to ensure that we create a very enabling environment for women to thrive in the workplace, because no society can thrive without women, right? And so creating an enabling environment for women will serve everyone. Thank you.
very good points. Very, very good points. In fact, if everybody just implement everything you just said, Nigeria will be the greatest place.
You are far too kind, Pamela.
Okay, actually,
I think, well done, no, but I think Oprah said pretty much everything. But like she said, it's the responsibility of everyone. In the family front, parents shouldn't say, "Oh, you are a female, so go do catering," while your brother is going to go into engineering. It doesn't make any sense. We need to encourage females on their own front, and also every stakeholder have a responsibility to play. The secondary schools, we see that I think we need to revamp our curriculum. There are a lot of things that need to change. Women don't stay at home anymore. We have stay-home moms here if you want to, but people are working. There are businesses they can do. So encourage them. Let's not have curriculum that says men are the home provider. They provide for the homes, while women stay back at the home and take care of the home, basically. And also, organizations also have a role to play when it comes to putting in those structures, those processes, those policies that will support women to thrive in the organization. And on the government front, we are all Nigerians, so I know we'll keep telling the government to do better. We'll keep telling the government to do better, to put in those policies that will support female participation at the government level. And basically, I think that's just it. Everyone should be responsible to ensure that there is no gender bias in society.
Great. Very important points. These are very, very important points. And to add to all of this, I think every organization should actually try and implement or have a JESI unit. Like earlier stated, JESI is gender equality and social inclusion. So imagine where every organization have this unit where some biases are not just overlooked. There are some things that people think are just the norms. But if we try and break through this bias, we can be able to have a better working condition for everyone. Everyone wants to work, and some people are not just being dormant at home. So we're also adding that we're going to be putting our JESI policy on our website to help organizations out there to be able to, if you need help, you can also reach out to us on our website and our social platforms to get these policies, as a guide to what it should look like and how you can be able to implement it in your own organization. Okay, so thank you so much, ladies. As the hashtag for the International Women's Day we say,
break the bias. All right, thank you, ladies, and thank you for coming on this episode of the Youthful and Useful podcast. It's been an amazing session listening to you, and I truly have learned a thing or two. No, I've actually learned a lot of how, in my personal space, I can break the bias. And that will be all for this episode of the Youthful and Useful podcast. Please keep tabs with us, just like Pamela had said, on our socials, Leap Africa on all platforms, and visit us on our website, www.leapafrica.org. And until we come your way next time, please keep being youthful and useful. Ciao. Bye.